What's up internet, Kevin here with TLD bringing you our unboxing of the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition. So this one comes in a rather modest sized tin box with the front side showing us a close-up of the standard cover art design, and on the back we get a little synopsis of all the little goodies inside. Once we rip the plastic open, we can actually remove the whole cover art part, revealing the tin case to be a simple, intentionally rusty looking design depicting it as a case for survival supplies. Right when we open it up, we see most of the contents piled up on top of each other, including the game itself in a standard case, a 10-track soundtrack on an actual physical disc and not a DLC code, a double-sided poster with one side showing the traditional cover art and the other showing a map of the game's setting with a few areas highlighted, a lithographic print of Lara aiming a bow with a flaming arrow, with a certificate of authenticity on the back, and at the bottom of this pile we have some DLC codes for bonus weapons inspired by Hitman Absolution. Now, after removing some packing material, we get to the last two items of interest. The figurine, which is one of the main things advertised for this edition, and some iron-on patches for those of you wanting to wear some references to the game. Now, what's interesting here is that the figurine we get is an actual action figure, featuring all the things commonly associated with them like movable joints, changeable hands and weapons, and of course an absolute zero sense of balance. The figure can go between holding a bow and arrow, a pistol, a shotgun, or just some useful climbing gear in the form of an ice axe. You even have places to holster her guns when they're not being held. It's kinda cool that they went for an old school action figure design, but the actual execution here is pretty weak. Everything feels super awkward and constantly on the verge of breaking, and while action figures are notorious for being incapable of standing on their own, there's still such things as stands with little pegs to push inside of their feet so you can have something for actual display. She doesn't even have kung fu grip. How do you justify having an action figure without kung fu grip? It's just something you have to do. It's nice and all that you can customize how you display her, but that point's pretty much moot when none of those ways can stand on their own. So, $40 more for a poster, action figure, some patches, a tin box, and a soundtrack. If you're a fan of collecting game scores, then this might have been worth it. But for me personally, looking for either display or functional items, there really wasn't a whole lot that would make the extra $40 worth it to me, especially seeing how the action figure turned out. If not for unboxings, I probably wouldn't have picked this one up myself, and if I had, I'd be pretty disappointed with what I got. Well, that's our unboxing of the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition. I'm gonna go start playing this right now before doing some birthday celebrations, and if you want to get the game for yourself, check out the link in the description for pricing and availability. And if you've yet to do so, definitely subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest videos, including reviews and other unboxings, as well as following me on Twitter at TLD_Kevin for my up-to-date thoughts on what I'm playing, at least when I remember to tweet them. As always guys, thanks for watching our vids. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure to hit that like button as it is the easiest way to help with the channel. I'm Kevin for TLD, thanks for watching.